Well now. We see these pots again. I thought them as ceremonial before, but now I wonder what they're for. See more fish and stuff on them. Maybe they are just ceremonial. Oh, there's chains. Why, oh why would there be chains? Where's Flash gone? Do you not get to come through with me? That's a shame. Wow. Oh ho 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 ho. Hello? I don't know you. Sunfish. Really? Aren't you smaller? You're weird. Who thought of you? Big weirdo. As for this thing. Lizards. Reptilian things? No, it's more like an eel. Hello? I come in peace. Ugh. Ah, look. So it is, it's broken. Yeah, it's broken down somehow. What would break you? But then I come along and I just fix you, charge you up. It's not an advanced maintenance procedure. Who knows? Ah, more of these life generator things. I haven't seen them in a while. But look, check it out, like the stuff that's growing out on the sides sort of look like that stuff that's growing out of the big tree whenever we activate those. Scalloped hammerhead. Can I stop releasing sharks into the world? Sharks literally being the only being that have caused us any problems so far. Let's just peek our heads above water. Whoa. What's that stuff up there? There's some more gulls and shit. Broken bit of sky though, that's bizarre. Weird. And also a big chain leading down into a big hole. I don't know if I want to investigate that yet, really. Looks scary. Go down that route if you want this to be a horror game. Oh, this is nice, isn't it? Isn't it nice? We have the Wahoo, already my favorite named. Yeah, the spiky ones. And whoa. You have a look at what's down there. What's that? Maybe just one of those oyster things. These are the Nautilus. It's just wee adorable shrimp things. Don't mind me, I'm just a shrimp. Juveline Golden Trevally. No, looks like another one of those shark statues over there. Scalloped hammerhead. And a manatee. The sea cow. Who's obviously going through their teenage rebellion phase and have spiked their hair. Buddy, manatee biker gangs. Nice little rays here. A cow nose ray. That's nice. I wonder what they call that. I don't know. Their color doesn't really seem to make sense compared with other manta rays. And there's the sunfish. Very strange. I wonder what you eat. Hey, check it out. Several sunfish glitching into each other. And they broke apart when they realized that I was watching them. Cool. Let's go and explore a bit more. There is definitely a bit more to explore around here. That's where I activate the hammerheads, I think. Over here is another one of those shark things. Ah, hammerhead shark there. Carrying these things. Underwater creatures serving us. Is that metaphorical? Or did this actually happen? A zebra shark. More sharks. Between this and like the other big things that I'm unleashing, I feel like I'm unleashing predators into the environment. What am I doing? Population control? More chains. Yeah, hi to you too. I do not know. Man, manatees are big. Once again, I do not think manatees are meant to be this big. But I do not know. I really do not. I don't, for short. Looks like it goes down there, but I don't think this well over here is the next step. So let's go down here and grab that wee shell we saw. Why would a chain be leading down here? Three scorch mark. Is that where I found the shell? That's kind of a similar mark of wherever we've left our tech. Or, you know, something that's important to us. It's weird, because the shells that you collect are like... They seem like the most video game aspect of this whole game so far. They're sort of out of place. This makes me think they're important. More exploring. Oh look, I see the mesh over there, which is probably where I'm meant to go. I will thank games to the end of time for that. Clearly marked points of no return. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. What is this? Oh, it's an octopus. Using one of our broken remains as sanctuary. You're welcome for our civilization dying. Eagle Ray. Well, isn't that wizard? Uh-huh. Flash to the second. Hey, lobsters. Delicious with vegetarian meals. So I am curious as to what's behind that big door that we can get through, but I don't think that's the way we're meant to be going. It's sealed pretty tight, and there's no way to get through it. Usually we'd activate one of those big big creator machines, but they're not around anymore. Why does activating those big creator machines do that? I mean, that's interesting, right? Like, it's almost... my mind again goes back to Journey. Now, Journey's plot was... that's just saying, that's only the second thing in this entire game which is, like, retreated from my presence. Oh, wow. A dark area, but I don't think dead like we've seen before. What is this? Oh, maybe this does open the gate. I'm not going to see what happened in Journey because it's A, not clear, and B, I don't want to spoil it, but in this, like, we're activating these machines which have died down, we're rescuing these flashes which have broken down, we are reactivating the creator machines which are breathing life into these sections of the world again, perhaps before, like, that decay that we saw spread too far. Maybe we were dropped here on purpose and we're meant to be doing all this, which is why the gates only open to allow us to go further once we have activated those crater machines and restored life to the place. Maybe this is all intended. Maybe I'm just routine maintenance guy. I mean, I do seem to have an innate sense of what I'm doing. Oh. Oh ho, aha. That's interesting. Chain puzzle the first. Excuse me, your mind temporarily. Up this way, up this way, up this way. Look, I know you're hungry, but up this way. There you go. Can't get in the way of his food. Like, he just will not respond to controls there for a second. Yeah, I really do have, like, pretty fine control of these things. I can ride them for better control. So this thing is moving. The chain is going. What's that noise? Is that what the manatees make? That's adorable. We gotta find a way to make this chain move in order to get into the thing. What is this obelisk? I'm not always talking to you when I'm doing that. Sometimes I'm just trying to interact. There's a chain there. Chain down here. Ah, an area I did not notice. Oh ho, aha. Here we go. Ta-da. With me, my flashy brethren. Onwards to lands new and weird. Lionfish. Ooh, pretty. Yeah, I knew what lionfish were. Loving the music, by the way. Breach. Oh. There's a combination there which I can maybe utilize. 1 second. Just find a clear spot to do it. Turn, then no. Turn, swim. No. Turn, boost. Oh, weird. Okay. I did that before. I curled up in a ball and then I got like a wee boost out of it. I don't know why it didn't work that time. You know, it's been interesting seeing where we are in the world. So rock. Let's peep our heads up and find out. More of the same, really. I don't see any of those gulls anymore, but I doubt that's significant. More lionfish. And greenery up here. Do I see any oysters? I haven't seen any of them in a while. I think maybe shells is the better word. Oysters is something different. I think I'm literally just mislabeling that. Well, this looks promising. Jellyfish. These lights on the floor, but what are they? Polyps? They're alive, whatever they are. They're reacting to me, shrinking away. I think they probably are polyps, you know? Jellyfish are really interesting creatures. If you didn't know, like, some jellyfish, I don't know if all of them are like this, but just, oh fuck. Hold that thought. Yeah, it's got the same wound. Just to finish that thought real quickly, the way that a jellyfish life cycle works is that they start from a polyp, and their old age involves them going back to that stage. And because when they're a polyp, they can regenerate and essentially be born anew. Jellyfish are effectively immortal. Pretty interesting. Wounded shark. Around like a shark statue. What's the deal there? Because that wood marks it as a character. It's not just that, yeah. But it's carrying the pot the same as the others. This is like a figure from this civilization. Who is this shark? I don't know. But it's alternately running from us and then like feasting on little flash buddies. And there was no point to feasting on the flash buddies. They left me shortly afterwards anyway. Maybe it's just a beast. I don't know. I do not know. Sorry, those marks actually, hang on. I'm gonna break the flow, but I'm gonna have to go back for a second. That statue may not have had like the wounds, they might have just been its gills. But I'm pretty sure that shark had wounds. I don't think that was gills that I was seeing. I think they were too far along the body. But that could just be gills. Is it on the other side? It is. Okay, so those are gills. It's not that shark from that religion, so that maybe clears things up a little bit. In that I think the shark may be more of an adversary allegory. Now there's a song from the 80s for you. To what end, I wonder? Force of destruction? Prey? I mean, we've seen things prey upon each other here. It's not like it's evil to do so. Is this another dead zone? It's looking a bit dead. Yeah, this is dead. It's dead in here. Do you feel that? It's dead. Where'd the shark go? These are looking like more solid, like, land masses, too. I'm gonna try something. If I can maybe just get this just right. No, it cuts you off before you can get onto the reef itself, just in case like it was possible to go onto land. I didn't expect it to be, but there it is. Just having an explore around. There's a big ass hammerhead statue. Jeez, this game in sharks, man. This I don't mind sharks, I really don't. In fact, it's all hammerheads here. I wonder what the significance of that is. Oh, whatever. Let's just bring life back into the area. It'll be easier to see after that anyway. Here we are again. Orca's over there. Manta's behind. Am I creating connections? Is that what I'm doing? Am I connecting these? No, not really. This is more of a guidance because the lines aren't going to the ones that I've activated anymore. This pink thing is just leading me this way. Ooh. I mean, more sharks, I think, but still. Fill it up, let it grow. They're not sharks, are they? They're whales. Let's have a look, see, shall we? Of course. My mistake. Why not both? Interesting. Here's a question. These buildings underneath here and everything like that, sunken or what? Because it's like, especially given like the way the water, like the life water raises to, like they're like walkways for people who couldn't swim through this normal water, but who could swim through that life stuff, or you know, whatever, like a walkway for them. These are like doors and stuff. They're land structures built underwater. So was this not always water or what? What's the deal? All the stuff coming up off of it. It's that, and then it disappears. Pretty. Very pretty. This is a good way to explore an area as well, honestly. Let's get out of there. I see no shells or anything. I think it's time to... Whoa, that tree scared me. It's time to go. On from this place. Next task. Interesting that none of them seem too interested in going through the door, huh? This is interesting. It's that same mural again, just as a reminder. Fish, whales. It's the shells over here. I wonder if it's marking my progress, those shells. Differentiating the chapters, perhaps? Maybe, but I don't know, like there's... Oh, that is there. So maybe I only got one. I think I only did get one shell in there, so I must have missed a couple. Watch that neck there, buddy. So if there's 3 in each area, 3 shells... I guess I'm halfway through at this point. I don't know what the shells are used for. Hopefully just a collectible. I'm hoping not for an alternative ending. Because, you know, alternative endings based on collectibles, not my favorite. It means that there's extra pressure when exploring every environment, and it can really change how you view the environment. Suddenly you're always searching, you're not actually, like, exploring. Small but noticeable difference. That's that pink light. The ocean of stars, which we've seen a couple times. Look. Life water. And then... the bright sparks pouring the life water down below. And fish rising from it. And plants rising from it. And the trees of life themselves, pink like the water at the bottom of the sea. And then a ceiling made of concrete and rebar, so as to support such architecture. Check it out though, like they're filling like the pots. They're filling. Maybe that's what those pots are for. They fill that up, and then look, there's a couple of them carrying this spark. They take that spark and they bring it to their dad. He pours it back in, maybe somewhere else? I don't know. Well, maybe I do. It's all pretty abstract though. Oh wow, it's showing me all of it anyway. Yeah, that's far clearer. Huh. Take from the Well of Life, give to the places of the world using their structures that they built, and life is born. That seems to be it for me. That's making sense. So now that we know that this lights up. Ooh. So, I mean that one on the left there is the one that looks most like me. It looks exactly like me, in fact. Huh. There's me at the top with that thing. There's a thing I take from myself. What's in my chest? There's nothing. But I have this wee triangle which looks the same as these triangles in a certain way. More and more I'm suspecting that this is what I'm meant to be doing. You know? This is my job. My task. A very important task, I think. Wow, this is fascinating. Another shark statue. Meditating here. Okay, well, yeah, let's turn it on first. And there's the shark. Yeah, cheers. So that's our buddy. That's the wounded shark, and these are trays of gifts or something. Over here, we see the rays, which was the first thing we activated. We see the orcas. We see what looks like they could be the whale sharks, and then the squid. God, I forgot about the squid. That's gonna be awesome. And then all above it is this big wounded shark, and then again the shells up above. This I don't think is the wounded shark. Maybe it's just a shark. Let's meditate. Oh, what is this? What is this? It's a coelacanth. Do they actually have glowing eyes? That's kind of scary. It's also not letting me control it. Okay, buddy. It's fine. Fine. Let's go meditate and see if it's gonna dig anything else up here for us. Remora, cool. Salenth or whatever. It's just the fish, really. That's okay. Let's go. Moving on. We'll have our next location to explore, I'm sure. It doesn't look like there's too many left. The squid next? See, this looks like one of those triangular things, except broken, like very broken. Maybe even thrown through this wall. So it looks like it was meant to go this way. Oh, here's another one. So these things are still. Whoa. Tell me that was one of you, Flash, because you just cast a freaking shark shadow on the floor and it scared the crap out of me. Next up, tis blue, and then they leave. They go what looks back to the Sea of Stars. Interesting. There we go.